Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. Excellent. Fantastico.
Fantastical.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Feel a little bit scattered.
Well, you got a lot going on and a lot to do before your big trip out east.
My road trip.
Yeah.
I don't think I've gone on a road trip, like a far one. We went to Reno.
Mm-hmm.
But before, that's what, 8 hours, 6 hours?
I think it was like 8. Yeah.
Otherwise, we went to Michigan one time with the kids.
Well, who in the hell wants to drive across the country often? I mean, I know people do.
A lot of people love a road trip.
I do too, but not that far.
What's your max?
Salt Lake. Just kidding.
That's three fucking hours.
I don't know. When we lived in Vegas, my mom used to drive us up here all the time. Mm-hmm. And that was a 9-hour drive.
I was going to say, is that 10? Okay, yeah. 9.
And I mean, it was 9 when Dee was driving it. And then I took a trip that was 14 hours one time.
Where's that?
To Phoenix.
Okay.
And then same for California when we go visit my cousin. So like 14's probably my max.
Okay. So this is pushing your 14 to 17 and a half.
Yeah, no. It's no for me, dog.
I love that you're like, if it's in a 14 hour...
3 more hours? Fuck off.
14-hour radius, I could do it, but any more than that doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
I'm flying.
Yeah. I mean, really, I'd fly to Boise if I could, but...
Oh, goodness.
I don't know why. 17 hours doesn't seem daunting to you? That's
Fuck yeah,
almost an entire day.
It sure does seem daunting, but I don't know. I'm always excited on the way there, and I'm like, there's going to be so much to see because I haven't done that in a while. Coming home on a road trip sucks because you just want to be home.
Yeah, you're tired. Mm-hmm. You got to do all the things, and now you're,
Especially if, always, but especially if it's a quick trip.
Yeah.
Because it feels like you just were in the car for 17 and a half hours.
Yeah. Are you going to share, like, driving
Yeah, we
duties?
talked about that. If somebody's bored of driving, we're going to share. But we're gonna go halfway-ish. So we'll get, like, 8.5 hours, stay the night. And
then that's not a 17-hour trip. It's not. If you're taking a break, it doesn't count.
It restarts.
It restarts for sure.
It's just you don't want to go more than 14 hours in a day.
Yeah, I don't even want to do that, but I'll do it.
But 8 hours you could do in a day.
Yeah, probably.
It's not bad.
No. Especially because I'm not a driver. Only in town.
Only in town?
Yeah.
So if we go on a road trip, I'm driving?
Hold on. I don't know. I'm kind of starting to let you take over driving privileges on the horse.
You are.
The horse.
The horse.
God, I can't speak. Yeah. Only because it's your vehicle and I'm riding for free.
So, speaking of road trips.
Yeah.
Is there road trip snacks you have to have? Is there like every time you go on a road trip, you're like, I want that? Or are you just like...
I just kind of pick and choose. Like, I'll grab a little bit of beef jerky I like. Popcorn, of course.
Okay. Snacky things.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
So are you like, can you get them beforehand at a grocery store? Or do you have to go in, do you want to go into a gas station?
You have to go to a gas station.
I know. Isn't that so weird?
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it and I'm like, maybe I should get us some.
I mean, it's 3 times more expensive.
Exactly. I was like, I should probably get us some snacks, see what the boys want, get us some snacks. And then I'm like, but that takes the fun out of it.
Yeah. Then you go into the convenience store, gas station or whatever, and everybody goes their separate ways and gets their shit.
Yeah.
And then you meet at the cash register and you pay $100. Yeah. It's like, well.
That was my train of thought. That's where I was going with it.
Yeah, everybody disperses. Mm-hmm. One goes to the
and
candies.
then sometimes you're like, hey, you see things and they're like, oh, you got those, forgot about those. Yeah. And then somebody's like, oh, I like those. And you're like, well, you could have some if I could have some.
Yeah. We'll share. Uh-huh. So, my mom likes popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to have popcorn. I usually like a bag, right? Mm-hmm. Like a chip-sized bag of popcorn. When we went to California, and it was me, her, and Sophia. Mm-hmm. My mother bought this bag of popcorn at this gas station. I'm not kidding you. It had to be 4 feet long. It is the biggest thing of popcorn I've ever seen.
One of those ones you get at the circus.
Yeah, it was
like,
so
as tall
big.
as her.
Yeah. Sophia thought it was the coolest thing because you could set it on the floorboard of the car and still eat. You didn't even have to bend because it was so big. Yeah, Dee loves popcorn.
I bet that car was a mess.
Such a mess.
That's funny. Yeah. Well, you have any hot flashes?
No.
Me either.
Not really. We're just joyful.
Joyful cunts.
Yep.
Not thunder ones.
Not thunder cunts this week. Mm-mm. I feel like we haven't really had time to get upset about anything. Maybe we're just changed women.
No, you get us in the mountains and away from responsibilities. And we're just like so in love with life.
We're ridiculous is what we
Nothing bothers us.
Nothing at all. I'm like, oh, yep. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It'll be fine. Matter. It's good. What will be, will be.
You're so fancy. I do have to say something about golf.
Okay.
There's a lot of rules to play League. Mm-hmm. A whole lot of rules to play it. It's fun. I know I'll get the hang of it, but I really just
what was one of the rules that like that's it threw you over the edge?
It's not like one. It was just so many. I was like, who the fuck can keep up with all this?
What happened? What were they?
The pops. How do you figure out the pops? How many times do you hit the ball? Do you play gentleman's golf, or do you take the 14 fucking strokes that it took you to get there on this goddamn par 4? Like, what are the rules? And I don't feel like we got an answer until today because Courtney is a rule follower.
I have to know.
And she wants to know. And she wants to know how you arrived at the rule. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not wrong. You ain't wrong.
But I just want to play golf.
She ain't kidding.
And this team match. Mm-hmm. And then you get like, because we played with the dudes, they have like, I don't know, they've
taught
us on us.
Yeah, they've taught us.
You know, which I'm thankful for. I don't want to look like an asshole on the golf course. And then you could see the people that don't give a shit.
Yeah, and then you're like, ooh, my husband will be so mad if you did that.
I thought that multiple times. I'm like, I don't know if Corey would have been able to keep his mouth shut on Ladies League.
No. Okay, let's first, the rules. You guys, I don't know why, but Des and I have kind of switched places.
I'm telling you, it has been a Freaky Friday incident.
And I want to know how things work. And so I was telling Des, this is how my brain works. If I ask you a question and you tell me this is how it works. This is okay. So I say, do we do double par? Or do we go up to 8? Do we go up to 10? And she goes, we go up to 10. And then she goes, wait, I think we go up to 8.
It's 10.
So then my brain goes...
Is what she said. It's 10.
It's 10. So now my brain says she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about.
She's lying. She doesn't know.
And I need to know. I need to know the right way now. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not fucking this up. And it probably is because we've been drilled in our brains by our husbands that we need to follow the golf rules.
Yeah.
So now I want to know. And now I want to know how to keep score so that I do it right. So that I don't fuck things up and they think that we're dummies.
Yeah. And I don't be caring.
You said fuck them. If they don't like us, they don't like us.
I'm all, let me know.
And I'm like, they aren't scoring us wrong because if we win, we win.
Because Courtney is so competitive on shit.
Sometimes I'm not. And then you get me into
in a sport though,
a fucking
or
league.
even a card game. Even a card
I'm like
game.
this. Sometimes I really try not to be. I'm like, it's gonna be relaxed. It's gonna be fine.
She's lying.
You get me against Josh, and you get two competitive people together. Give me a couple drinks on the golf, and I'll be fine. But
I don't know if you're Monopoly Courtney anymore.
No, I ain't flipping tables. Yikes. Flipping Monopoly boards mid-game because I start losing. Yikes.
You've grown so much.
You guys was playing golf or playing Monopoly with Josh, and I was...
You were pregnant.
Mm-hmm. And I was winning, and I was beating his ass. I was doing so good.
Just a fun family Friday night board game.
And then he started coming back. And he coming back and coming back. But he was probably rubbing it in my face.
Oh, I'm sure. And laughing. Mm-hmm. It's his chuckle when I'm sure that sent you over the edge.
Well, and then I feel like the madder you get, the more he thinks it's funny. Like, you're being ridiculous. And I'm going to laugh in your face. I am. So I got so mad that I grabbed the corner of the Monopoly, flipped it over. So we're done now. Walked back to my room, punched the wall. Yikes.
You really have come such a long way.
I have, and I have to find restraint sometimes. Other times I could give two shits, and then sometimes I'm like, okay, you need to let that go. Yeah. This is a little too
we
much.
were talking on the way home from league last night, and I just was laughing because she wasn't letting it go, and I'm like, Courtney, I don't care. We'll find out tomorrow. I'm like, stop. Tomorrow. You do too. I'm like, stop losing sleep over it. Who cares?
Not losing sleep. I just need to know.
Yeah.
And it'll be filed in my brain until I do know.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I
kind of want to know, because what if somebody started... So what if you've been playing and then somebody comes up and says, how do you play? How do we play? I want to say, this is how you play. Here you go. I got the answers for you.
And I just be like the ladies from last night. I think like 10.
Whatever you want.
Whatever. I'm just here for a good time. And I really
I'm like, we're winning.
The whole Freaky Friday thing
not that bad, but...
Not we're winning. It's more of like we're winning. Like that.
At least
not so much
bit
anger
of winning.
behind it.
Yeah.
Like we're doing this.
Yeah.
But the whole Freaky Friday thing, I think it is so true because like there are certain things that Courtney used to be like, well, I don't give a shit, right?
Fuck them. I
Fuck
don't care.
them. Come at me. Come get me. And I would be like, no, I don't want to get in trouble. Like when...
Yeah, or so-and-so mad at me.
We were in school and everybody was trying to get me to sneak out. And I'm like, I don't want to get kicked off cheerleading. I don't want to get in trouble.
It's me now.
And I was like that probably for a lot of my adult life, too. I mean, not like I'm a senior citizen yet, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And now I'm like... No, we pay to be here. If he doesn't like it and he comes out here and yells at me, do it. I don't care.
And I'm like, I don't want him mad.
And then you'll see him out on the course. And anyone who golfs in Mountain Home knows who we're talking about. But you'll see him out on the course and you could tell Courtney gets a little nervous. Did she break a rule? Did she start 5 minutes too early?
Yeah, are we not
And
hurrying?
I'm like this, hey, come over here. I dare you.
I don't know. I should not care about some things, but I just sometimes just need the reminder of like, it's going to be fine.
Yeah. The reassurance.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's he going to do?
Yeah.
Flatten your tire?
I know.
Punch you?
Who gives a fuck if somebody's mad at you? Because everybody get the panties in their bunch sometimes.
Sure. For sure.
I can't even remember. There was something else I was going to say when we were talking about it, but I can't remember now.
Golf?
Yeah.
All the rules?
Oh.
The pops? The -2 + 194? I don't know.
Gross and net.
I'm just showing up and I'm like, you just tell me, okay, Courtney? And if somebody comes to me and asks a rule, I'm going to be like, so you need to talk to my partner?
She's the one who tells them to me.
And
then if I get it wrong, I'll be like, they told me.
Yeah. Over there. Down, hole 12.
Go get them.
Well, that's fun, though.
Oh, I have fun.
Something to do.
Yeah. And to play with different people, I think,
than
you would usually play with because we know a lot of the ladies on the league, but we don't hang out with them. So it's nice, I think.
Yeah. Well, it's like that one hole that we were playing. What hole is that? 17?
Oh, no.
No.
What hole?
16.
Okay.
And I think I played the whole hole in the other fairway. I'm like, sorry, ladies. Sorry.
Wussy.
They're real sweet, though. I'm glad they were our first ladies. Because I probably would have got a little stressed out and wanted to go home.
Oh, me too. I'm glad too. You guys, that's what I was going to say. We were so nervous. We both were like, maybe we shouldn't do this.
I don't want to do it anymore.
I mean, we were like, are we dressed appropriately? Is this too short?
I didn't have a collar.
I didn't have a collar.
Hot.
What's a public course? Who gives you short?
Yeah.
We were so nervous. And then it was just so easy breezy. I'm glad we got to play with them first.
Me too.
They did say there's a couple teams that take it very much more serious than them.
I'm going to have to refrain on those ones because I'll probably
say something
make a joke about it or...
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have to watch my back.
One thing I was going to say is we going to putt and the one lady kept stepping in our line. And our husbands would have been like... Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You do that again, I'm going to have to whoop your ass. She kept doing it too. Wham, wham. I was like, well, I'll have a bumpy line.
Yeah. And then it hits those and it slows down. And you're like, well, I wasn't going to make that anyways, I guess. Stroke 14.
Yeah, goodness.
Yeah, it's funny, though, to see, like, people who've been playing for so long and they don't care about certain etiquette. And me and you, a season and a half in.
Yeah.
And we're like, you're not supposed to do that. I don't know how to score, but I know where I'm not allowed to step. I don't know what the hell the pops are for, but...
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Anyway.
Do something out of your comfort zone, because we actually did have a good time.
We did. Totally did. And then they like to sit on the patio afterwards and have a drink and talk and stuff. Me and Courtney run. We're like, we're going home. We got to shower and get in bed. Are you guys... It's almost 9 o'clock.
We didn't
turn into a pumpkin.
I don't think we will every time.
No, but we can't be fucking getting crunk every Tuesday night.
No, I got to drive home.
Yeah.
You can't drink and drive, especially pulling a trailer.
Yeah.
And we've got a busy week, couple weeks, so we are going to be the not fun girls for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Look out Thursday, though. June 5th.
Yeah.
We're going to be real fun that day.
Yeah,
we'll be able to let loose finally.
You guys, we went over to Bee's house. It's the new lounge in Mountain Home. It's where the old Mark Anthony's was. The humidor's pulled out. There's a stage where you could have like a band.
Yeah.
There's a piano, a full piano. He's got like a VIP seating area. He's got other tables. The bar looks great. I'm excited for it.
Me too.
He's going to have some different music acts that we don't typically get in Mountain Home. He's going to have some comedy, some different things. And I think we need it.
Yeah, for sure. I always like to see, people that we went to high school with too that come back to Mountain Home.
Yeah, and
bring things and bring something different and reinvest.
Yes. Yep.
I love seeing that. Love it.
Their time, their effort, their moonies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love it.
I'm excited. We're excited for it. And we get to be the first ones to use it before they even have their grand opening. Won't be until the following week. So
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
It will be. I'm excited.
Okay. Handmaids.
Yes. God damn it. It's all over the interwebs.
It is?
Yeah. People be mad.
I didn't even look it up. I was mad. I texted us this morning.
I wasn't very happy.
I said, did you watch Handmaids? She said, yeah. I said, I'm disappointed.
Like, I always knew she wasn't going to get Hannah back, right?
Why? Why'd you know that? Did you look it up?
I wanted to know how the books went. And, like, is the show, when I first started watching it, is the show following the books? And then I was like, well, maybe they'll do it different, right? But then as it started to play out and you started getting closer and closer to the end and, like...
Does she never get Hannah? Like, have you looked that up in the books?
I looked into the Testaments, which is the new one that's going to be coming out. And in the Testaments, June's character, I guess, is, and I could be wrong, I haven't read the book. This is just within her webs.
I might have to read it.
I'm going to have to get the books. It says that June's character is still there, but she's more of like behind the shadows. And Luke is the one who reunites with Hannah.
Oh, he goes.
Yeah, but I think... she's still in Gilead.
Okay.
So, like, Gilead's still a thing in the Testaments.
And they're trying to finish breaking it up.
Yeah, I didn't like Luke and June's goodbye.
It was just lame, kind of. I loved that he said, you know, we're different people because...
Well, how could you not be?
With that, and we all do. I mean, you even without that trauma... I think especially a long-term relationship, you are different people as you go through life, right?
Right.
Not the same person you met.
Right.
As somebody else. So, you know, you look into it that way too. But then him saying basically like, we're going to be back together one day.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then there's no hug.
Yeah. That's the part that was so weird to me. Like, she just watched Nick, the love of her life,
and he acknowledges
one of her
that.
lives, blow up in the sky, and then her husband is like, leaving. P.S. I'll catch you in the woods or some shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no hug, no nothing, and I mean, they're forever bonded, of course, because they've got Hannah, and they're always trying to get her, but to go their separate ways. I wonder if it was like, thinking back, June was in Gilead. She was fighting it in there. And then to come out and then see Luke kind of rise in popularity and taking charge. And I wonder if that was hard for her because she probably wanted him to be that man when she was in Gilead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now he's being a hero.
When she wanted him to be her hero. Yeah.
But
it was so hard then, too, for him, too.
Yeah, and he was doing what he could, but I don't think he grasped what was actually going on in Gilead until she got out the first time.
I didn't like that they didn't even hug.
Yeah.
It was weird to me.
The whole, like, ambiance and the feeling of that last episode was just so weird to me. It wasn't, like, when Emily comes back.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Gilmore Girls?
Yeah.
That it kind of felt like a scene out of Gilmore Girls. Weird. Like June standing there and then Emily just shows up.
Yeah.
And they're like talking and looking through the glass. It was weird.
It was weird. I loved the apology and the forgiveness from Serena. I liked that.
Yep.
That made me tear up.
Me too.
And then like at the end when she's there and she doesn't have much but a couple of diapers and the Red Sox onesie, and she's like, you're basically like, it sinks in like, this is what I wanted, this is all I need. I don't need the fame and all of that. It's like it took you that fucking long to figure that out
and doing really shitty things.
Yeah And so then you're like, glad that at least you're like, damn, fucking hardhead. At least you finally get it.
Right. And I think she gets to like, this is what women do. This is what mothers do.
Yeah.
Like, she was a terrible person to June.
Yeah.
And June still like wants her baby to be okay and really wants her to be okay too.
Yeah.
And
she's a decent fucking human.
And you do get that glimpse of, oh, this is what it's about. This is what motherhood's about.
I just wish there was more. I don't know why I wished that there was just like, I don't know, some glimpse of the three of them, Hannah and June, and I always forget her husband's name.
Luke.
Together, or Hannah and in June together, like walking off or something.
Mm-hmm. I really thought they would end up in New Bethlehem together. Like before, like last season when they start, I was like, oh my God, what if that's how it ends? You know, like Luke, Hannah, and
I'm gonna have to read the books.
I know, I am too.
We should start a book club.
Yeah. Might as well. I mean, we got plenty of other shit we're doing. Why don't we just start reading? I mean, I'll read.
Yeah.
We got to do a club.
We don't have to, but
I bet a lot of the clubs have already...
Me and Des and Cort club.
Yeah.
So we read and chat about it.
Let's do it.
I started reading, and I can't put the book down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay. I love it, too, because it keeps me off my phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So at night, I haven't picked up my phone.
I need to get back into reading at night.
And then you start to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, this could kick my TV habit.
Mm-hmm.
My needing the TV on.
Yeah. I need to charge my Kindle because that's what I was doing when I would wake up in the middle of the night. I would pick up my Kindle and read instead of my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it helped, but then I wouldn't have to turn on Hulu or Netflix or anything on my phone.
And then stay awake.
Yeah, for 3 hours because I'm the worst. I did see... Do you ever fly Southwest?
Yeah.
You do? Did you know as of March or May 28th, they're not doing their free bags anymore?
Yeah, I know. We flew to Arizona because we wanted the golf bags free.
Mm-hmm.
It was cheaper to do it that way.
Yeah.
And I saw something saying that they were getting rid of that. And then I saw something saying, too, that they were going to start assigning seats.
Really? Instead of just like open seating?
Yeah.
Which would be nice. I haven't flown Southwest in years. I typically end up on American or Delta.
Yeah, that's how we were.
Or United.
That's how we were too until this last time, and it was like, oh my God, it's going to be so much cheaper because that oversized bag with the golf bags. Mm-hmm. So we did it that way. It did suck though because on the way there we had like the last, they put you in like sections. Mm-hmm. We were on like the last 2 sections, and we couldn't sit together.
Oh,
that did suck.
Yeah. So maybe the seat assignments will be nice.
Yeah. I don't know that I would fly it again without the baggage thing.
Yeah.
Unless the flights are, and I can sit by who I want to, and the flights are so much cheaper. Yeah. But if I'm still going to pay baggage fees, I'd rather pay somewhere where I know where I'm sitting and I can sit by somebody.
Yeah, and not have to.
Yeah.
You end up in the middle seat with 2 elbow hogging motherfuckers.
Oh my God. Always happens. Always happens.
And there's always someone sitting next to you that's got the widest freaking legs.
Yeah,
like,
or hacking.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm like, do you need a throat lotion?
You just start bagging them.
I be hating a fucking cough. Like, you can cough, but like, let's not carry on.
You get one.
One and clear your throat, and then you better be done. I'm scared for who I'm going to be when I'm old.
I know who you're going to be.
Raging bitch. No, I'll work on it. A thunder cunt. I'll work on it.
I'll work on it. I'll continue to work on it. We'll just remind each other, hey.
That's ugly. You being ugly.
They sick. They can't help it.
Yeah. I'm like, well, maybe they should see a doctor. But a cough really does irritate me. Even...
It made me snot out of my nose.
Even when it's my own. I hate it.
I know.
I'm like... trying to like muffle it through my throat, and then I don't like being in the office when I got one. I don't like being around anyone when I got a cough, just because it's like the most nagging thing to me. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of doing it. Like when I was coughing the last time I was sick for like 3 fucking months, and Mom was like, okay. I'm like, I know.
I was getting a little annoyed at that point, too.
I know. I'm sick of me, too.
Get out of here. You faking it at this point.
See? Not the only asshole.
3 months in. Just kidding.
Yeah. cough, and it is annoying.
There was one time I was super sick, and she looked at me a few times and like coughed for me almost harder. Get it out so you don't do it again.
That's enough. Why?
And if somebody sniffles and you don't blow your nose, she gonna whoop your ass.
No. Yes. It's when it is a repetitive sniffle.
That's what I mean.
We know this thing's running, so why not wipe it?
Instead of
blow it.
She doesn't like one of those. You better get it out.
Get a tissue. Maybe it's kind of like when
Yes, I don't love a repetitive touch.
Yeah. I don't like a repetitive noise. Stop. Blow your nose. Get a drink of water. What a bitch.
I don't like a repetitive noise. Oh, shit.
Don't do that.
Well, what are you going to do this weekend?
Cry that I don't have you.
Whatever.
In town. Just kidding.
You got plans?
Yeah, I got a graduation party on Saturday. And Sunday, I don't think we have anything. Maybe I'll make my man take me golfing Sunday.
Yeah. Have kind of just a chill day. That'd be
nice.
If
the weather's nice.
It's going to be nice.
On Sunday?
Yeah.
Watch, he'll be like, it's going to be too hot. Let's see.
I think it cools back down to like 80.
78. I could get him, but it's supposed to be windy. He's such a fair weather golfer, which, I mean, I am too. It's not gust up to 33. Maybe he won't be.
Going to Myrnin.
Yeah.
Before it hits.
We'll see about it.
Or Friday night.
I really should take the time to clean my house top to bottom.
I need to do that.
I might go put a kennel in your garage.
Yeah. I'll come grab it. I need to grab that.
Will you really?
Yeah. I mean, you know when it's those things in the back of your...
the top of the fucking
Yeah. It's at the back of your mind and you're like, she'll be fine. I'll get it later.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like anybody's using that room anyway.
She'll be fine. I'll get it later. That's what I get. I'm like, Josh, you were supposed to get it. He's like, I know, but you could get it on your way home, or you could do it then. I'm like,
you were working there for 5 days, for the love of God, Josh. You get it.
Go get it. And then, well...
And I almost use the excuse of, you got a truck. Well, so do you, but you know what I mean.
We gotta pack. I don't like packing. Why is packing so annoying?
Well, at least you can take everything you want, and it's free. Your bags are flying free this weekend.
Sure are. They're just taking up space.
You can put it in the very back of the pickup, right?
Yeah, until somebody will just need to stay in the truck if we stop, right? At a gas station. That would suck.
Gas station snacks, and you get your bags snagged. I'll be so mad.
Me too.
Then you're out $100 and clothes.
Yeah, I would be so mad.
Yeah. Just... make Isaac stay in. Or you stay in and send them in with
I'll just sit with rules. That's probably what'll happen.
Yeah. You need to get this.
Or I'll stand up and just walk around the truck or something, but...
Walk around the truck like you...
Like to move my legs. Oh. Ding dong.
Like you're protecting it? What?
Yes.
I was like, God, that's embarrassing.
With my guns.
Like, where are you driving?
I'll just walk around and be like, you seen it?
She said, I've been working out.
Don't fuck with me.
I've been working out. I could take you. You want to arm wrestle? Do you think you could? Like, you could. That's a dumb question.
What?
Like, if somebody, like, went to attack you, would you freeze or would you be like,
I
I'm
would
gonna
fight
beat your ass?
I would fight. And I'm the person that if they put a gun to my head and were like, get in the car, or like if you're driving and they were like, drive, I would get out, shoot me here and now and kill me here, or I have a better chance of probably somebody seeing than you take me to another location where you can do whatever the fuck you want to do with me.
Some of the shit that you've thought through...
I have a mother who's very scared of everything.
Weird.
I mean,
I have never once in my life thought if somebody's holding a gun to my head, this is how I'm going to behave.
Yep. That's what the crime shows will do to you.
Oh,
and
I love a crime
cop
show.
parents and cop aunts and uncles and
True. I mean, I watched all the cop shows and the Datelines and stuff like that.
you ain't taking me
I
to
guess I
another
just
location. You ain't
assume-
taking me nowhere. Goodbye.
Never assume I'm gonna be on the receiving end of that. I guess I'm gonna be the one solving the crime, not the one that's the victim.
I hope not either. I hope they look at me and be like, "She a sturdy girl.
She's sturdy.
I shouldn't try that one."
Yeah. It's just funny the things that you've thought through.
I think through lots of stuff.
I know.
Well, it's an active brain. It ain't. It's no Alzheimer's brain for me, okay?
I have got an active brain. Meanwhile, I'm like, I don't know.
I'll drive. I didn't do that.
I'm like, just tell me where I gotta be. Don't tell me all the rules.
They're like, now you get in here and I'm gonna chain you up to this bed and you ain't going anywhere.
I'd be like, all right. I ain't thought my way out of this one.
Hell no. You kill me right here or try.
I mean, it's a good point. I just never thought about it.
You ain't taking me nowhere. You gotta pick me up and get me somewhere. You ain't making me go nowhere. Tell me what to do.
I need to do some research on brains and why should it be working like that?
My mom was always so afraid of everything.
Yeah.
That she always put that shit in our heads. Lock the doors.
Well, yeah.
Your parents are always home when they ain't home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't answer the door.
Hey, Mom?
Yep.
You're like, yes.
Rachel's mom. You crazy
I'm coming.
Bitch. I'm coming. My dumbass would be like, Dad? Yes. Because I ain't thought it through. I just be living my life.
But see, there are some things that you just can do quicker on your feet than I can.
I don't know. You're welcome. I got you, girl.
Because my brain goes, we got to think this through.
Yeah.
And yours goes, here's this.
And I don't know where I get, like, it just comes
It
out.
does. It
And
sure
I
does.
even impress myself sometimes. I'm like, whoa, that was a good one. Like that. When Mom first started, have we talked about that?
No, I don't think so.
She never worked in like this kind of an atmosphere before. And Courtney and I came in late one day because we're commissioned. So you can.
We were out doing something, I think.
And somebody came by and they're like, well, when are they going to be back? And she's like, I don't know. I don't know where they're at. And I'm like, you said that. Like at an appointment, D. Always at an appointment.
We're never dicking around.
No,
We
never.
are always at a closing or at an appointment.
Yeah, well, we better not tell the people that, huh?
The people do the same thing.
I know they do. And if they say they don't, well,
Y'all are
high
liars.
five.
Girl.
Yeah. Do you stank?
I think I forgot to put deodorant on. You ever do that?
Yeah, but
I was rushing out of the house. And I just kind of lifted my arm and got a whiff. Dang. That perimenopause underarms. I need to go take a shower.
Terrible. You
Gotta
smell
work
like
out.
a 7th grader in PE.
Yeah.
Oh, are you going to work out too?
Yeah.
Dang, you're going to be ripe.
I'll be the only one that smells it.
True. Or Josh.
Yeah. He'll be golfing.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
We get an evening to ourselves.
I'm like this. What am I going to do?
Start reading the Testaments.
Maybe. I feel like, which ones do you read first?
I'm not reading Handmaid still because I already know what happens.
What if it's the book's different?
Maybe read the last one.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. We'll start Testaments in our book club.
Okay.
Our club consists of our 2 dumbasses.
who are very much might go half-ass. We'll read half of it and we'll be like,
6 months later, I'm like, oh shit, I was in the middle of that book.
Right.
Well, that's it. Hope you liked it.
Hope you liked it. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
See you later, homegirls. Bow, bow, bow.